Hi, this is Elizabeth from Sacred Earth, and this is the second day of the Facebook challenge to change our consciousness around water. Yesterday we were at the sun gate of Machu Picchu, the beautiful Inca city, very high up in the mountains, a very spiritual and amazing place. And today we're actually going to travel in our minds and in our awareness and in our awareness down to one of the most beautiful temples for me in the city, and it's called the Temple of the Condor. So if you can imagine that you're actually maybe going down from the sun gate is very high up, it's at the entrance of the city, and you're going to walk down some steps, and maybe you can feel the soil under your feet. You can become aware of the amazing massive stones that they used to build the city, beautifully textured, perfectly placed in this incredible nature temple. And as you're going down, you're going to come to an area that's kind of more in the center of the city, and this is where the Temple of the Condor is. The condor is, as you may know, one of the largest birds in the world. It's got a wingspan of about 3 meters, a very heavy bird, and it actually represents the third level or the third world, and that's the world of spirit, and the color is white. So in the Inca worlds, the first world is the underworld, and the color is black, and the symbol is the snake. And the second world or middle world is the symbol is the puma. It's the color red, and it represents our ordinary world. And then you get the spirit world, the third world, which is the world of the condor. That's the color white. So this Temple of the Condor was specifically built to recognize and honor the energy and the symbol and the bird called the condor. And obviously it's also connected to the air element. So as you imagine that you're actually there in the Temple of the Condor, there's an amazing feature. There are 2 rocks that are placed there, and it's almost as if you stand with your back to them, they look like they're condor wings. And it's as if you actually are the condor. You could stand there and symbolically become the condor. These 2 rocks symbolically are your wings, on the right side and on the left side. And if you look directly, if you stand there, imagine standing there with the rocks perfectly by your side. If you look in front of you, you will see that there's a small window, the way that the rocks have been placed and it's been built. There's actually a window, and you can almost imagine that as you're standing there, you become the condor, and that you can project yourself through this tiny window out, and it's as if you can fly. So I would invite you to take your awareness to the middle of your forehead. They also call it the third eye. And imagine that you're standing there in this most magnificent Temple of the Condor, this magnificent bird, representing the world of spirit, can soar very high, that is so powerful, and that you can actually imagine being that bird, standing there, and that you going to, through concentrating on your third eye or your forehead, you're actually going to project yourself through that window. So just imagine that you're going to become this bird, that you can become airborne and that you can go through. There we go. Imagine we're going through. It's very easy and it's totally safe. And as you're going through that window, you become this beautiful bird that can soar high up in the sky. And it's as if you can fly, you're flying above the city of Machu Picchu. It's like you above it and you can hover there and you're looking down. You don't have to be very high, but you're high up and you can see the really big perspective of this amazing city, this earth temple. And as you hovering above, maybe playing in the soft wind, you become aware that you take your awareness to your senses, to your ears, or what you can hear as this beautiful bird. And you become acutely aware of water running in the city. And there are many different streams of water, or aqueducts, little waterfalls. It's as if you can feel the whole network of this water that's been placed all around the city, that's coming from a spring at the back of the city. So take a moment to become aware of the sound of this water and the aliveness of the water. Maybe you can hear it like beautiful, the sound of ringing bells or a gentle lull. But it's as if you're uniting with the water and the sound of the water and the spiritual energy of the water. And you as this bird are able to use your senses in a very advanced way, much more than when you are human. And maybe you can communicate with the water. Maybe you can send that water amazing love and caring and connection. Maybe you can reassure the water that you're aware of it and that you are aware of how much it is contributing to this beautiful city of Machu Picchu. The aliveness it brings, the life, the sound. And maybe you can feel this amazing gratitude in your heart. And then feeling this all coming together in your heart, you can imagine that you, this powerful, amazing bird, very skillful bird, are going to gently come and land in the city from above. And the place that you will be landing is on the highest point of the whole city, and it's called the Intihuatana stone. And this is the stone of the highest temple in Machu Picchu. And this is where we will be doing the last and final third meditation. And so just to very, very gently bring yourself back to the now, feel rejuvenated, feel connected to the earth, feel the absolute jubilation and love and gratitude to the earth for your participation. Many blessings.